Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you're new here, we're Richie, Laura, Frankie and Freddie, and you join us on week 18 of our European tour.
This week we spend our first week in Albania. We hope you enjoy it. We've soon realised that to drive in Albania, you've got to drive like an Albanian. No one cares at all. They abandon their cars everywhere. Oh, like now, they've abandoned there. We've got to whiz round before the next car comes.
All fun and games, isn't it, babe? I'm glad I'm not driving.
Loving it.
On the plus side, we've just been into a one shop for 2,000 lek, which I think is about 16 euros at the minute. We got 30 gig of data, which is a bit pants considering Montenegro gave us, what was it, 10 euros for 500 gig.
Something like that.
But it just doesn't work here. We thought it was going to, but it doesn't. So we've just got 2 sims. Hopefully that will last us a little while, and then we're going to try and find a park up without no signal for the time being, because she said it takes 10 minutes to work. So we shall see. First park up, it's in Leshay, I think I don't know if it's pronounced like that, but we'll put it at the bottom of the screen. The roads haven't been as bad as what we thought they were going to be, and the rubbish isn't as bad as what we thought it was going to be. There's certain parts that obviously look quite in the poverty areas, but so far so good. So we're on a beach at the moment. Boys have just got their litter pickers out. There's not a major amount of litter, but they just thought they'd do their little bit. But so far, Albania people seem very friendly. We managed to get the SIM card without a problem. So yeah, really good so far. Well done, boys.
So a short walk down from our first park up. There's loads of sand dunes, and the beach that we're on now, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but I'll put it on the screen. It's quite famous for its sand dunes. The boys are going up one of the smaller ones now. You can see them just up there, but just over that way there's some massive sand dunes. So yeah, we're going to start out on the small ones and maybe check the bigger ones out. Come on, you're nearly there. It's actually a lot harder to get up than it looks. Well, Laura makes it look hard, the boys make it look easy. Go on, you're nearly there.
So this is the smaller sand dunes that we just went on. God, it really takes it out of you. And it looks quite small in the video, but from when you're up there, it's really high. So that's the bigger one over there. We're not going to actually go down that one because we're all tired out now after stinging down all of it. So I think we might go and have a bit of a dip in the sea.
Morning school work to start the day off. Our first full day in Albania. Really good sleep. It's lovely knowing that you ain't going to get a knock to move on. Not that we've had it yet, but it is always on your mind. So yeah, I think at the minute they're doing a little word search. What one you looking for?
Europe.
Europe.
Well done, Fred.
What was that one?
Europe.
Oh, you just got Europe.
No.
Well done. Anything goes in Albania.
Guys, so we woke up this morning. We was up quite early this morning. I think this weather's making us want to get out and do some stuff. So we left the park up that we was at yesterday, and we've just been to a little campsite just to empty the toilet and fill up the water into the other tank. And now we are off to Cruise Castle. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that part right, but yeah, apparently it is on the Albanian notes, so it's worth a look. Hopefully, we're hoping to be able to find a supermarket on the way down. And yesterday we see quite a lot of people on the side of the road making hog roast, so we're hoping to spot one of those this morning, see if we can get a bit of breakfast. I never thought I'd say that. Hog roast for breakfast, but we'll see where we get going.
So we are here. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Cruise or Cruja, but it is. It's a castle anyway. Really pretty castle. I think it was from the 5th or 6th century AD, I believe, something like that. But it's really nice cobbled streets walking up to it. It's sat quite high up above the sea level, so the views from here are amazing as well. The castle is also printed on some of the Albanian banknotes as well. I'm pretty sure it's on the 2000 lek. But yeah, a little interesting thing. We found a nice little restaurant for a pit stop. We're going to have a nice swift half. The weather's lovely, so it'd be rude not to. The boys are over there. There's a little park there. But yeah, there's so many restaurants and little bars and little touristy shops and that here. It's really nice, and the castle's lovely. So we see these pizzas coming out. We thought we've just got to have one. Look at them. Bit of energy, ready to go and view the castle.
So that was really reasonable. It's probably the cheapest meal we've had. We had 2 pizzas, 5 drinks, 2 of which were beers, £14.38, which was 2030 lek. So it's definitely getting a lot cheaper as we go down through the countries.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
So we was hoping to go in the castle, but unfortunately it's no dogs. So we can't show you inside the castle or the view from above, which we've been watching people go up there and it looks really good. I bet you have a great view from up there, but it is what it is. Joys of travelling with a dog.
And a big dog, like that.
Yeah.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
And then just at the bottom of the path which takes you to the castle, it's like a little market area, selling all kinds of fabrics, a few little weapons and that. I think the boys have been eyeing a sword up. So we made it back to Kev, and he's safe and sound. You always worry when you're in a new country if the van's going to be safe or not, but we did have to pay for the car park. And this one, it's probably been a most costly thing of the day, really. It was about £6 to park in this little car park just for the day. So, yeah, but anyway, he's all good, so that's all that matters. So I think we're going to go to the supermarket and then maybe go and find another beach park up. We're thinking of having a barbecue today, but we'll see. So we've literally just finished dinner, sitting in Kev, and we've just had a knock on the door. Another camper is trying to help an Albanian person out stuck in the sand, but they haven't got a tow rope thick enough. So yeah, let's see if we can go and save the day. We've had to pack the boys' bed up so we can get it from under the seat. But we've got it.
I think.
A late night mission.
It is, Fred. It is a late night mission. Should go. Well, we had to cut the filming a bit short because I felt a bit bad. The girl was trying to push. Not that it was doing much good, but I thought I'll quickly stop filming and go and give her a hand. But it's out.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Late night mission accomplished.
Morning from Battersea Dogs Home. They slept out here all night waiting for us. Definitely see us coming, that's for sure. I'm sure they put on about 2 stone each, the amount of food they've been eating. And Fred don't need a bath for a week either, the amount he's been getting licked. So many strays here, but we've been lucky. They've all been friendly and getting on with Lou. It's not a bad spot to wake up to though, I know that.
So we came into a little town this morning. We passed this on the way through to our park up, and they had quite a few kebab shops here, so we thought we'd got to try it.
All 4 of us for £9 I know as well.
The boys have got
Oh,
nice.
for £9.
After the lovely gyros, we headed to the city of Fia, ready for a day of exploring the old ruins the next day. There were already a few motorhomes parked up, and the boys made friends with some French children. They played football together until darkness.
So today we have come to Apollonia. It's by a place called Fia, I think it's pronounced. Lots of ancient ruins, more steeped in history. So it's going to be a little history lesson for the boys today as well as us. We parked in the car park last night. So we've had quite an early start today, but the weather's not too good, as you can see. Bit cloudy, little bit of rain. But yeah, let's go and see what this is about. So we've just paid our money to get in. It was 600 lek for adults, and I think it was 500 for the children. But they let us off the children, so we only paid 1200 lek, which is probably about £8 or £9, something like that. So this here is the old monumental centre. And along this side is where all the old shops would have been.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest.
So this building here, the walls on the side there, they would have been built up, and this was actually covered. They called it an Odeon, which is basically a covered theatre. And this particular one would have housed 650 people in here. Just imagine how many people have walked up these steps throughout the years. How many people have sat on them as well. Unbelievable. Now, I'm not sure what this area here would be. There's no signs for this one, but I don't know if you can see, just about make out all the old carvings in the rock. A lot of triangles.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to grey, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul.
Look at these old carvings, monkeys on this one. I think you can just about make out some lions on that side. So we've just come into this building here, and down here on the floor are the original mosaics. How cool is that? And there's some other bits and pieces over there which they've obviously found throughout the years. Years and years old. Awesome. So here's some examples of mosaics they found throughout the years, and it looks like maybe a peacock. That could be a dog maybe. A rabbit. Some fish. A couple of deer. But then also on the walls in here, where are we? Don't know if you can see that, looks like an outline of a couple of people. And there's also patterns going all the way around these walls.
Hold my hand, don't let go. I understand. It hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair.
So this here was the monastery. You walk inside and they have a couple of bits. I think that's probably a sink of some description. But this here is a well. Look at the detail on it. Not only that, it's still a working well. Hello! Now look at these limestone ornaments. Detail on that. It just amazes me that they could have done this all these years ago. These are from between the 3rd and the 2nd century. This one's a marble one. Look at that. Amazing. And this one here is from between the 1st and the 2nd century. That little bit older.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to grey, we're gonna be okay.
So that's it for this week, guys. Our first week in Albania is over. And what a week it's been. We're really enjoying Albania. Everything that you hear back at home, oh, it's dangerous, bad to drive, everything like that. It is a little bit bad to drive, but I feel more dangerous back at home. So if you're thinking about coming to Albania, definitely do it. It's brilliant.
And if you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe.